Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to the episode reaction of Black Clover. Today we are moving on to episode 147 and going on from there. Last time we had a big twist happen where the devil banishers are now the devil believers. We had Cobway and the other underlings of Damnatio all get killed, and the rest of those members, basically those without any much magic at all, are now leading the show and revealed themselves to be worshiping the devil and wanting the devil's power for themselves. They're called the devil believers, and they still have Secker. They now have Asa's grimoire, and they are heading toward the Spade Kingdom to basically offer those things as tribute to then hopefully have the Devil Magicula bestow his power upon them. And it's just crazy to think about, guys. I'm kind of very intrigued where we go from here. We left off with Asta, Magna, and Noelle basically discovering where they are up in the mountains on their way to the Spade Kingdom. And I believe now the question is, are they going to intervene early or are they going to wait for backup? And knowing those three, I have to assume they're just going to intervene early and see what we can see at this point, guys. I'm so excited. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. We do have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below, and thank you to those of you that have already done so. On Patreon, you can view this episode reaction for just $1 a month. It's unedited and unfiltered. It's a good time. It means a lot, so please consider if you can. And here we go, guys, with episode 147 of Black Clover. Let's go.
The Clover Kingdom. In this place where magic is everything, there lives a magicless boy named Asta. There are others residing in this kingdom.
Yeah, I gotta say that because this intro really highlights these people with no magic or little to no magic, like that is going to be a big factor. That is going to be something that like comes into play still, maybe like once the other knights and everything find out that these people almost have no magic, like maybe it's just going to be Asta's speech. Maybe he has to give a speech to turn them around, change their ways.
Themselves as the devil banishers were later revealed to be called the devil believers, those who worship the devil.
It's gonna be pretty difficult to catch them if they manage to make it past Breed Mountain in this weather.
Look down there, I think I see them.
They finally managed to catch up.
Whole bunch of them.
However,
How are there so many? This is insane.
Oh man. Yeah, so guys, I'm kind of left like trying to think of questions. Like first, my first question is, are they actually going to get to the Spade Kingdom? And if I had to guess, I'm going to say no, that they're not. They're going to get stopped before they ever reach the Spade Kingdom. I mentioned this in my last video, but like we don't know if the Spade Kingdom knows that they know, kind of thing. Like we don't know if they know that the other kingdoms know the devil is there and that it exists, or you know, it's the Spade Kingdom watching the other kingdoms train and just being like, try your best, it won't be enough, bring it on. Like they're just ready. Are they doing it like that, or is the Spade Kingdom oblivious to their knowledge, the other kingdom's knowledge? So I don't know. But if these devil believers get through to Spade and alert the Spade Kingdom, that could mess up a lot of their plans and like start the war early, you know, mess up all this training. So that's why, like, whether they know or not, I really feel like they're not going to do that in this arc. I feel like they're going to just let the war play out after 6 months. And so the devil believers, I feel like, will be stopped before they get to Spade. Now, will they get killed or reverted? I feel like they'll get reverted because they're just citizens that felt like unseen and unjustified, and I feel like they'll turn around. You know, page 147, prepare to die, because at the same time they're killing themselves in the name of this. So it's crazy. All right, let's go. Looks like a flashback again. Yep.
How lovely. The sunset.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, is your name Bo Nocte? You live in the forest on the outskirts of town, right?
You've heard of me?
Yes, my mother-in-law's mentioned you before.
Let me guess, she told you to avoid that strange woman who makes those questionable medicines.
Oh no, nothing like that. Is that what those are for?
Yes.
Well, most people in this kingdom use magic for everything, but you actually make things yourself. Where did you learn how to create medicines like that?
Nowhere, really.
What?
I learned all that I could about different herbs. Then I kept trying until something worked. I should be going.
Oh, wait. My name is Dazu Tayak. I hope this isn't too presumptuous, but could I visit you sometime?
Of course. It'd be nice to see you again.
All right, so I for a hot second I thought they might have been mother and daughter. Obviously, confirmed officially. We kind of learned it before a few episodes back that they are not related. But I'm interested to know the two of their relationship and, like, you know, the bonding that they form over having little to no magic, and like what that means, I guess. So I'm sure we'll see more of that.
This is great. The bombs you make are so effective.
Looks like we're clear to keep moving forward. We should hurry before it gets too dark.
Even if you get out of the Clover Kingdom without being cut, you'll still have to go through a strong magic region on the way.
The Spade Kingdom is a mysterious land covered in snow and secrets. Between there and the Clover Kingdom lies a neutral zone belonging to no nation. Most of this area is classified as a strong magic region. The term strong magic region refers to a place that possesses a powerful force field of mana, which causes various magical phenomena that keep outsiders at bay. This and other harsh conditions make these places quite treacherous.
We tracked down the Devil Believers, but they got us pretty outnumbered here. So we're waiting for your orders, boss. Are you there? Come in.
The mana in this area seems a little messy. And we're close to the border where that strong magic region is, so that might be why the signal's bad.
All right, you two. I'm gonna look for a spot with better reception so I can talk to Captain Yami. Stay here so I know where to find you. Let's kick it into high gear, crazy cyclone!
Hey, Magda, wait up! We have to stay out here in this rain for too much longer, then we're going to catch cold for sure! Though they say idiots can't catch cold, so Asta's safe.
He's gone.
What's the matter with you? The second he tells us to stay put, you go barreling up the mountain?
I'll talk to them some more. Maybe we'll understand each other better.
If it were that simple, then we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
Nero.
Good grief, you're so stubborn. Come on. I'll help you get up there. You'd better say thank you.
Thank you so much, Noelle.
Sure, it's fine, but, you owe me one.
I can't stop shaking. It's even colder now that the sun's going down, isn't it?
Yes, but we have to press on.
They didn't really dress for
On
this.
everything I've been through, this is nothing at all.
Do they not know they're going through a snow mountain?
After everything I've been through, this is nothing.
You're exactly right. Beautiful.
Just like back then. Asta. Asta.
Hey, wait. Something isn't right. I'm sure you're too dumb to notice it. But I'm not detecting much mana from these people at all.
Fine, they they see the truth.
He only had that faint, fleeting mana. Is it really that common for people in our kingdom to have such?
I'm starting to wonder when the knights are going to figure it all out,
Some
because
of them. How many more are there?
like we've known since the first episode of this arc. So.
Nero, we're here to save you!
We're magic knights. We're supposed to protect these people, not fight them. But Asta's my squad mate. I have to protect him too.
Mr. Asta, you're really here. That's him, the one who's been blessed with the devil's power.
Well, okay.
They're praising Asta because they worship the devil.
You're Dazu Tayak, the leader, right?
Asta.
And you're Bo Nocte. You can't have Nero! She's really important to us and we have to bring her home!
Asta.
You think that if you give Nero and my grimoire to the Spade Kingdom, they'll say you can join forces with them. Good plan. Too bad you don't have me.
If you know all that, then one thing should be clear.
He's going to
There's
trade
no
himself.
way we can give your friend back.
After you cross these mountains, you'll be on neutral ground. The strong magic region up ahead won't be as bad tonight since there's a full moon, so I'm guessing you're gonna try to push through.
I barely have any mana, so I can only use small spells. As you know, magic is everything in the Clover Kingdom, so I was regarded as worthless. I might as well have never been born. Even my own parents looked down on me. I was bullied. My teachers mocked me and I couldn't make friends. Everyone gave me dirty looks. I'm sure you understand, Asta.
You weren't alone. Your husband accepted you, right?
Accepted me?
When that old lady Maggie from Tuliu talked about you, she said your mother-in-law was happy that her son had married such a wonderful girl. I know things were hard, but at least you had a family who loved you the way you were. So even if you didn't have much power, you were still happy about that, weren't you?
I wasn't happy at all. I knew how they really felt. Maybe if they had lived... No, people are all the same. They always smiled at me, told me my cooking was delicious, and complimented my hard work.
That's good!
I'm sure our neighbors saw my husband and his mother as kind, charitable people. But behind closed doors, they still mocked me. They looked down on me, just like everyone else. They enjoyed treating me like trash. It was the one thing that made them feel better about their own pathetic lives. I'm happy they're dead. They deserved what happened to them.
Dazu.
I'm sorry.
The details of the situation may vary from person to person, but everyone in our group has had a similar experience. Occasionally, people would rely on my expertise, but once my usefulness had run its course, they wanted nothing more to do with me.
That's what happened to me too. I spent countless nights poring over my books while my peers were out having fun.
I always had to work so hard.
So did I.
Me too.
I love that they're just having a conversation and not like,
We all did.
you know, insulting and being prepared to fight and everything. Like, they actually feel like they're getting through and they're being heard.
That's over now.
And now Asta's going to take this all seriously and maybe do something about it.
Look at
And
these
help
poor
them.
souls. We met them on our way to the Spade Kingdom and realized they had suffered the same terrible things.
How dare you tell us to go back now? You would have us return to that miserable existence?
We've had enough.
You of all people should understand.
Trust me, I get it.
Asta.
I know how much it sucks! That's exactly why I have to stop you!
I crave power. All of our people do.
After aligning with the Spade Kingdom and receiving the Devil's overwhelming might,
We'll return to Clover and seek revenge.
Come on, don't do this!
Even though you had no mana and couldn't use magic, you still gained the Devil's blessing because you had this grimoire.
you joined the Magic Knights and accomplished great things. You have no idea how much we admire you.
Don't admire me! Not for that!
We want to become like you.
That's why we're going to Spade.
I trained my butt off to make up for not having any magic, and people still treated me like crap. I've spent my whole life being made fun of too, but I never hated anybody for it! It's true, I was able to use the Devil's anti-magic because I had that grimoire, but I never once thought about using it to get revenge on the Clover Kingdom or to punish any of the people who treated me badly. I only used it to help! Whether they're rich or poor, royalty or commoner, I just want everybody to be happy.
I can only imagine how happy we could have been if we looked at the world the way you do.
Let me go instead.
Oh no.
Wouldn't it be better to have me too, not just my grimoire? You went after both of us the first time you showed up, so obviously I was part of your plan.
Fine, but we'll have to restrain you.
Of course.
And her too.
What?
You just made a mistake.
Nah, don't worry. I have faith in them.
We'll do whatever it takes to win the Devil's favor. And the more gifts we can offer, the better our chances.
Asta and his grimoire. The girl who used forbidden magic. And a royal as well.
I think they'll be pleased with this.
That's if we get through the strong magic region.
Almost there.
Get ready.
I can feel it. Full moon or not, the mana's so strong it's overwhelming.
Using my catalyst magic, I can gather the scraps of mana we each possess and combine them into something great. Just as even the tiniest drops of water can become an unstoppable current.
Dazu's catalyst magic will draw all of our strength together, and then we can use that power to survive the strong magic region.
That's crazy.
Maybe, but it's our best shot.
There's too much distance to cover, and no way to be sure that your mana will hold out until we get there.
I understand it's a gamble, but at least one of us might make it, and perhaps that person will obtain the Devil's power. There's no turning back. We must see this plan through to the end.
Or we won't get revenge on the Clover Kingdom.
You can't.
What's that?
Sorry to keep you
Oh.
waiting. The cavalry's here.
Magna! Captain Yami!
I'm torn with what we're gonna see next because, like, you know, Magna and Yami showing up, like, they're gonna be ready to fight, and these people have almost no magic. Like, they're not gonna be able to contend with a knight. They're not gonna be able to put up much of any fight at all. I feel like it's gonna have to be if they revert back to being good, I feel like it's just gonna be Asta's, words and his mentality and mindset is going to finally get through to them, is how this is all going to change. Like, if on the rare chance, I don't see this happening, if they happen to get to Spade and actually meet this devil and all that stuff, they're just going to get killed. Like, the devil's not going to care, he's not going to need them, and I feel like they'll just get wiped out, and they'll just regret everything that they've done at that point. I don't know. We're going to go right in the next one, guys, and see what we can see. Here we go. All right, page 148 now. More backstory with these two, which is essential to the story, I think.
It's nothing special, really.
It is. You're so talented.
Thank you, Dazu. You're too kind.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, I enjoyed it.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. Listen, we could do this again if you don't... Here we are, just a dash of Mogro leaf powder. Stir it more gently. Take your time, okay?
Okay.
It's getting a little romantic, maybe? Oh, yeah, it is.
Much better. Now they won't get chapped.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Bo. Here. Your turn.
Oh, man.
That should be good.
What
Did
would
she
I
use
do
her
without you,
face
Dazu?
or her finger? We didn't see.
What happened?
It was their fault. They kept asking me to show them my catalyst magic. They wanted me to fail, so they could laugh. He looked worried and asked if I was okay, but I know he found it amusing.
That's how they are. Every one of them.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Hey, it's all right.
I always thought I was alone in life, but now I realize that's not true. Since birth, I had lived in a world where people like me never saw the sunlight. All of us were so weak and fragile, but even so, we existed.
Listen up, devil believers. We need to have a little chat.
A chat? We have nothing to say to you.
We're not here to arrest you.
There's no time to delay.
Right.
Come on!
Ow, that hurt.
Noelle! Nero!
He's going to carry them both.
After them!
No,
But
it's all right. We still have the 5-leaf grimoire.
Well, boss, are we gonna go stop him, or...?
I don't see any reason to hurry. Oh, hey, look up there. A couple of little birdies have come to our rescue.
Oh, man.
It's Captain Fuegoleon! And, that nice chubby guy who makes doors!
And there's my brother.
Like I said, I don't know his name either. I forgot.
Their numbers have increased.
Everyone! Send me all your mana! Concentrate!
What now?
Okay, what is this? Is this just a random thing from the magic region? I don't know.
Gathering everyone's power must have summoned this beast from there.
Thanks for the explanation.
So this might be the thing that brings everybody together to fight against a bigger threat.
I can't believe I was able to bring that monster here. If I can do that, then Dazu.
I don't feel like these characters are like real, true villains in the sense of the word. They're just misguided citizens. They're people who just haven't felt heard, haven't like felt seen or wanted in this life, and it's just, you know, they're upset at the Capitol, and rightfully so, because this whole show has such a big theme of, you know, people in different classes and people like, you know, just because of where you're from or who you are means that you either get more or less than what others, and that's not how it should be. So
They didn't rush toward us to grab the grimoire. They were trying
they're helping
to
them.
save our lives.
This might be the eye-opener moment they need.
Dark magic, dark cloaked, lightless slap.
Flame spirit magic, salamander's breath.
Black flame.
Pretty cool. We did it.
Well, looks like he's had enough.
Wow, they're so powerful. So this is what the Magic Knights can do. It's over.
We failed.
We can't stand up to them.
All this for nothing.
How do you think we'll be punished?
Listen, you guys have got the wrong idea here.
He's right. It's not our intention to take you into custody. We just want to talk with you.
Hey, wait a second. Is that who I think it is? It's the captain of the Golden Dawn!
Okay.
It's him! William Vengeance! The hero himself!
We didn't come here to punish anyone. If I'm correct, you are heading toward the Spade Kingdom. But you haven't yet crossed the border. Which means that as of this moment, you haven't committed a crime. That said, if we asked you to turn around and go home, I'm sure you'd refuse. You may not realize it, but we Magic Knights do understand your plight.
The Magic Knights have got plenty of high-class, highfalutin snobs on the roster. But we're actually a lot more of a mixed bag than you might expect. Just look at the Black Bulls. We got an ex-con, a guy whose folks disowned him, a creepy loner, a royal family's black sheep, someone who was alone for a real long time, some commoners, and don't forget me, the foreigner. When I came to this kingdom, I couldn't even speak the language. I was totally cut off. The point is, I understand where you guys are coming from.
If I can rid the world of this imbalance, then I will do so. Now please, return to your homes, and await the day when we have fulfilled this solemn promise. Mark my words, the Magic Knights will strive to shine the light of hope into the darkness.
Captain Vangelis.
Look at his face.
I am not so different from you. I was treated terribly because of my face. Then I met the man we know as the Wizard King, Julius Novachrono. He was kind enough to take me in and look past my unsightly appearance. We'll create a place you can live happily, where you can see the sunlight. So please, if you're able to, just this one time, I want you to believe in the Magic Knights.
That does sound good.
Now then. Dazu Tayak, Bo Nocte, and the rest of the Devil Believers.
You're a separate matter. You abducted 2 people.
Incited a riot in the capital.
And let's not forget Cowboy Carillion, Onobi Sinho, and Siona Cavalli. We suspect you may have killed those 3.
If you want to arrest us, then I'll blow you all away!
Nope.
Don't even waste your time.
But we came so far.
Yes, we did.
You think we'll simply throw you in jail? Foolish. My intention is to judge you. Therefore, by my righteous power, I exile you from this land.
Radio, sir, leave it to me!
Both of you, leave the Clover Kingdom at once.
Where we go next is up to us. It's our path. We're done letting other people decide our fate for us.
As you wish.
Does that mean...
Asta.
My grimoire. Hey! Wait up! One day, I'm gonna be the Wizard King! And then I'll create a new Clover Kingdom! Better than what we have now! A place where everyone can understand each other! And laugh together! So if you leave, promise me that whether you're near or far away, you'll be watching. That way you'll know.
Goodbye, Asta. I wish that I could have been more like you.
Might be the first time we saw her smile. This whole arc.
So we're left with no grimoire and no hostages. All we have now is each other. If we're being honest, there's almost no chance of us coming out of this alive. But despite all that,
Yes.
We'll be joining them. We're leaving this kingdom. But still, in the future, if you fail to create real change...
This will happen again.
Other groups like us will rise from the shadows. Over and over.
Bo.
Dazu.
The scales that have tipped into darkness must be balanced back toward the light. Isn't that right, Cobway? Justice should reign supreme in this kingdom.
I feel bad for them, and I'm so torn. I'm going to talk about this in the end credit.
Come on.
Okay. I have committed a sin. Several, actually. That night, I killed my husband and my mother-in-law.
Don't worry. I'll save you, I swear.
Please, get us out. And hurry or we'll die.
Come on, Dazu. Good for nothing, wench.
Ah. I knew he was no good. That husband just did not give me good vibes.
Just die.
Wow.
I never felt an ounce of regret over what happened. I'm sure the burn scar that I got from him will fade as time goes by. But the scars on my heart from enduring years of ridicule, I'll probably have those for life. More than that, even now that they're dead, the flames of vengeance that engulf my soul will burn forever. Which is why or rather, we must reach the Spade Kingdom at any cost, so that we can obtain the Devil's power.
Oh my gosh. Like, that was a good arc. Let's see a preview real quick.
This kingdom is embroiled
Uh-oh.
in chaos, and the threat of the devil
Ooh, back to
still
heart.
looms.
Okay.
Black Clover, page 149. 2 things we need to find. It's always darkest before the dawn. Isn't that right, my prince?
Oh, and a flashback. Okay. My gosh, guys, like I am so torn, and like I really hope we see Dazu and them again. I know this was like technically a filler arc and anime only arc. It's not in the manga, stuff like that. But I really hope that they show back up at some point. I really hope that we see more of their story, because like it's a deep story, and I really ultimately feel like, for at least for them, like those 4 or 5, I forget how many were left. Nothing really changed in the end. Like, they were banished away from Clover Kingdom, and they basically were like, okay, fine. Like, they didn't really like find resolution. I feel like now they're moving forward without the anger and resentment and need for revenge, but like they're still not happy with the way things were going in Clover Kingdom. They still don't like the Clover Kingdom, and now they're heading to the Spade Kingdom, and I have to assume that if the Spade Kingdom is evil, like they're just going to be tortured and killed or something like that crazy, but maybe they'll be able to actually like find some peace there. I have no idea. If like, I don't know if it's ran like a normal kingdom. I like there's, with this whole devil basically leading the show, like I don't know what it's like, so I'm very eager to find out, but I really hope we learn more about what happens to them next. I would love that. At the same time, Asta's words to her at the end was amazing. It's what he's been saying all along, how he is striving for a better world, and he's the one, he's determined to do it, and like, please, when you're in the Spade Kingdom, look back on us and see the change. Come back to your home and live here again as new people. And I hope that all happens. I really do. As far as what next, man, I don't know. I'm so lost, but I'm enjoying this, guys. I think this was the end of the Devil Believer, Devil Banisher arc, and I'm very excited to see what's next. We are inching towards the Spade War, and I'm super excited about that too, guys. I have no idea what to expect, but I hear it's big stuff. Time will tell, man, and I can't wait. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, it means a lot. If you haven't already, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these episodes in this reaction. I always love to chat with you guys about it, and until then, we'll be back every Wednesday for more reactions of Black Clover. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great one, and we will see you next time.